Salesforce has now published an official exam code for Agentforce certification. It's called AI-201. It's one of the most relevant certifications for AI-powered customer support today. In this video, we're giving you 20 exam-style MCQs that test exactly what Salesforce expects. From Einstein GPT to prompt tuning, data strategy to ethical deployment, every question is backed with real explanations, so you're not guessing. You're preparing like a pro. For full-length premium practice, check out pass4success.com, link in description and pinned comment. Let's begin. Question 1. What must be enabled before configuring AI-powered work distribution in Agentforce? A. Einstein chatbot. B. Omnichannel. C. Service analytics. What do you think? The correct answer is B. Omnichannel. Agentforce relies on omnichannel to manage workload distribution, making it essential for AI routing setup. If Omni isn't enabled, the rest of the AI features won't even kick in. Here's question 2, permissions based. Which permission is required for a user to access the Agentforce configuration assistant? A. Customize application. B. Manage Agentforce settings. C. Agentforce AI user. This one tests whether you know the exact permission label. The right answer is C. Agentforce AI user. Only users with this specific permission set can access and configure AI agent flows. Even admins can't get in without it. Question 3 coming up, and this one's tool specific. What is the role of the Agentforce configuration assistant? A. Generating datasets for LLM training. B. Guiding setup for AI agent flows. C. Monitoring real-time AI agent metrics. If you've used the configuration assistant before, you know it's not for metrics. Correct answer. B. Guiding setup for AI agent flows. It walks you through enabling AI for your support team step by step. That's all it does. Next, real-world scenario alert. Question 4. A user reports that the Agentforce panel isn't visible. What's the likely root cause? A. Incorrect Einstein GPT license. B. Profile lacks Agentforce permission set. C. Inactive omnichannel queue. This one's common during rollout. Correct answer. B. Profile lacks Agentforce permission set. Even if you set everything else up without the right permissions, the panel simply won't appear. Always double check profiles. Alright, last one for this set. Question 5. What is required to enable AI-generated reply suggestions in Service Console? A. Flow Builder prompt. B. Einstein GPT for service. C. Knowledge article score. This tests whether you know what powers the suggestions. Correct answer, B. Einstein GPT for service. That's the engine behind reply generation. If it's not enabled, no suggestions will show even if the UI looks fine. Let's continue with question 6. This one's about how Agentforce recommends content. Question 6. How does Agentforce decide which knowledge article to suggest? A. Most liked by customers. B. Based on intent and past cases. C. Matches the customer's sentiment. Now don't overthink this. It's not about popularity or emotion. Correct answer. B. Based on intent and past cases. AI evaluates the context of the current chat and compares it with historical case data to suggest the most relevant article. That's the logic behind Agent Assist. Alright, moving to question 7. This is customization focused. Where can you customize Einstein GPT response tone and format? A. Prompt template builder. B. Omni supervisor. C. Apex class metadata. If you're thinking Apex, think again. This isn't about back-end code. Correct answer, A. Prompt template builder. That's where you go to define the tone, structure, and even required phrasing for replies. It's the control panel for conversational AI tuning. Question 8. Now this one's about LLM integration flexibility. A team wants to integrate Anthropic Claude instead of OpenAI. Where should they configure this? A. In Apex. B. Agentforce admin console, LLM provider. C. Omni routing rules. Salesforce doesn't require code level changes here. Correct answer. B. Agentforce Admin Console, LLM provider. That's where you plug in the provider details, whether it's OpenAI, Claude, or something else, and Agentforce handles the rest behind the scenes. Now a big one, data quality and AI risk. Here's question 9. What is a major risk of training Agentforce GPT on recent live chats without filtering? A. Increased token cost. B. Legal compliance issues. C. Too much generalization. You probably guessed this one and you're right if you said B. Legal compliance issues. Unfiltered chats can contain personally identifiable information or PII. Using them directly in training datasets can lead to serious privacy violations. Question 10. Time to think like a data scientist. Which data should be prioritized for training an escalation detection model? A. Resolved cases only. B. Negative sentiment transcripts. C. High CSAT survey results. Think escalation equals frustration. Correct answer. B. Negative sentiment transcripts. They help the model learn what early signs lead to escalation, letting it act before things go south. Let's keep going. Question 11 is all about real-time AI behavior. What does Agentforce use to generate real-time suggestions during a case? A. Static Apex scripts. B. Vector embeddings from chat history. C. Bot pre-scripted answers. This is foundational to how LLMs work inside Salesforce. Correct answer. B. Vector embeddings from chat history. Agentforce encodes previous chat data into vectors, letting the model compare intent and context quickly to generate relevant suggestions live. Next up, multilingual AI training. Question 12. What improves AI performance when training on multilingual data? A. Translating to English. B. Creating separate datasets per language. C. Using Einstein Language Translate app. If you guessed translation, not quite. Correct answer. BC. Creating separate datasets per language. This avoids model confusion and helps maintain context accuracy in each language. It's a best practice in multilingual deployments. Now on to prompt logic. Question 13. Which feature lets you dynamically inject case fields into prompts? A. Flow loop. B. Merge fields in prompt template. C. Apex placeholder. This one's very practical for real deployments. Correct answer. B. Merge fields in prompt template. These merge fields pull case-specific data right into the prompt, keeping the output tailored and accurate, all without extra code. Question 14 dives into prompt limits. What happens if your prompt exceeds the token limit for the model? A. Output will be truncated. B. Agentforce will throw an error. C. The request will retry automatically. Remember, token limits are strict. Correct answer, B. Agentforce will throw an error. Exceeding the token limit means the model won't process the input. Agentforce immediately fails the call. Now let's tackle tone control. Here's question 15. A support lead wants replies to always include a reference URL. What's the best approach? A. Modify the Apex class. B. Tune the instruction in the prompt template. C. Create a flow with a link builder. If you're thinking about workflows, you're overcomplicating it. Correct answer. B. Tune the instruction in the prompt template. That's where you set expectations for every reply, including formatting, links, or disclaimers. Super clean, no code. We're now in the final stretch. Let's tackle question 16. Which tool in Agentforce allows visibility into AI errors and system behavior? A. Prompt builder logs. B. Observability dashboard. C. Data model viewer. If you're trying to debug an LLM interaction, this is where you start. Correct answer. B. Observability dashboard. This dashboard shows usage patterns, model outputs, error logs, everything you need to monitor and refine your AI systems. Question 17 brings up a critical area, AI ethics. Which of the following is an ethical consideration when deploying Agentforce GPT? A. Speed of reply generation. B. Avoiding biased or harmful content. C. Model latency below 3 seconds. Don't focus on performance, think impact. Correct answer. B. Avoiding biased or harmful content. Responsible AI means avoiding language that's discriminatory or harmful. Agentforce includes guardrails, but you're still accountable. Here's question 18, all about fallback handling. Where would you define fallback logic if an AI generated reply fails? A. In Apex class. B. In Agentforce flow builder. C. In Omni routing configuration. If you chose flows, you're spot on. Correct answer. B. In Agentforce flow builder. Flow builder lets you add fallback steps in case the LLM fails, like escalating to a live agent or triggering an frequently asked questions suggestion. Almost there. Question 19 tests your metric knowledge. What kind of metric is best for tracking hallucination rate in Agentforce responses? A CS. B. AI deflection accuracy. C. Chat duration. This one's subtle but smart. Correct answer. B. AI deflection accuracy. When AI handles a case without human help and the resolution is valid, that's a solid indicator the model didn't hallucinate. It's indirect but effective. And finally, question 20. What helps ensure that Agentforce GPT prompts consistently follow company tone and style? A. Token compression rules. B. Instruction tuning. C. Apex controller pattern. Finish strong. Correct answer. B. Instruction tuning. Instruction tuning lets you guide the LLM on how to respond, whether that's friendly, formal, or with required disclaimers. It's one of the most powerful prompt tools you have. That wraps up your Agentforce AI 201 practice session. If you found this helpful, imagine what the premium practice tests can do. Head over to pass4success.com for the latest, fully updated exam material built for real-world certification success. Links waiting in the description and pinned comment. Good luck and go get certified.